want to talk about three really important metrics to measure at your agency, which are customer acquisition cost, customer long-term value, and employee utilization rate. Which those might sound complicated, and they can be, but my favorite way to simplify things is to say everything can be a lemonade stand. My daughters were running a lemonade stand the other day, and one of them said to me, "Dad, do you think I can pay Hannah $5 an hour to stand on the street corner and scream with signs and generate new business for me?" And I said, well, if she generates 5 customers, let's say, and each customer buys a 50-cent cup of lemonade, you just paid her $5 to generate $2.50 worth of revenue. And that's not really going to work very well. She thought about it for a second, and she said to me, what if the lemonade's so good and the service is so speedy that they all come back 10 times and each spend $10 at my stand? And I said, that's a good point. Let's measure it. And that's not exactly how the conversation went, but I do think it's a good representation of how you can be thinking about the cost to acquire a customer versus the total long-term value of that customer. Once you understand how efficiently you're generating revenue, the next thing you can think about is how billable is your service team. When we think about our service team, one side of that equation is generally fixed, which is that we're paying them for 40 hours a week. To understand utilization rate, we need to understand how many of those 40 hours are billable to clients. You can measure that with the timekeeping software, or you can use my preferred method, which is to ask. Hey, Casey, are you doing billable work right now?
Yes.
Easy.